Did a couple passes of 1200 grit on this. Definitely still see some high and low spots, but with the risk of going through on the edges, on the corners and different things, I'm gonna switch to 2000 now before it's completely flat, and we'll just see where that gets us. We'll finish out with 2000 and then buff it out, and it won't be perfect, but we'll see. I don't want to go through. It was pretty lumpy on the way it laid down, so probably being that it was, I could only get it to about 68 in here while still exhausting a bunch of air out. It was probably 30 outside, so if it was warmer, I'm sure it would have laid better, but and if we were in a booth or something, but regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with 2000 now, so we'll friggin' see where that goes. Got all the panels put on except for the grill, of course. I'm gonna cut and buff this thing before I put the grill and license plate cover on. I'm also gonna try and hammer and dolly this little guy out. It's really not too bad of an impact on the hood, so try and hammer that out. We got all the panels, lined up, the hood and everything. Installed our new eyelid kit, super custom. But no, I'm just kidding. Taping that off so I don't get polish on it. And yeah, hopefully we'll see how this polish reveals the clear coat. It's still a little bit, even after a wet sand, there's a little bit of texture in it, but I didn't want to sand through it, so we're gonna see how that turns out. So, friggin' rights. This thing pretty much well wrapped up. Got all the body panels cut and buffed, and the final wax on it. I just rinsed off all the excess wax. I need to put on the license plate because we're in Colorado, frig sakes, and probably the grill. I was just kind of looking at it to see what it looks like, but it doesn't look that cool. This ain't no Mustang Cobra, so frickin' put the grill back on, I guess. Fuck's sakes, I thought it'd be cool. But yeah, good, not too bad. I mean, color matches, I mean, perfect, as good as you can get with 12-year-old paint. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty much exactly the same. Clear coat did not lay down very good, and even that wet sanding helped, but you can still see it's not too shiny, and there's a bunch of it just looks textured. I mean, it's smooth after that wet sand, but it's there's definitely some high and low spots in that paint. I guess you can kind of still feel it, but yeah, I didn't really wet sand enough, I guess, but like I said, I was just worried about breaking through that clear, so since I've never done it before. Still got that. I hammered that out, so the front edge of it was pretty well flush, but I would need to fill that thing if I wanted to do it right. I don't know. We might just paint it real quick, even though there's a little dent. This car's far from perfect, so. But yeah, she looks pretty good. Bumpers, obviously, you know, you can kind of tell it's not stock because you know, the little fog light cutout deals, I don't know what those are called. Those are usually black, and then the factory one had this lower grill part painted black too, so, but not too worried about it. It's just much easier to just spray the whole thing, so yeah, it looks pretty freaking good. The base coat and everything turned out sweet. The only problems I'm seeing is in the clear, so, but body lines matched up pretty well. There's a little lip on this hood, but it's, that hood's been obviously impacted and it's all bent right here, so who knows, may have gotten pushed up or what have you. And that's a fender off a different car, so who knows what the hell is going on with that, but yeah, she's ready. She's road ready, ladies and gentlemen.